Hi everyone, so today I'm going to go through some ideas for Christmas presents or birthday presents, and I'm going to start off with this artist's roll. This artist's roll came from Amazon and cost about £13. Everything I'm going to show you I'll put a link to in the description down below. But this is just rather pretty, and a little artist's roll for our paintbrushes is always something that is usually quite welcome for an artist. So that's where I'm starting first, and all of these items will, I think there might be one item that's over £50, but the rest are all under £50. So that's my first one from Amazon for £13. My next item is this ceramic dish, which has a lid, as you can see. So it's in blue and white, and I think it's rather lovely. It's rather special. You can obviously put your tube colours, or you could just rest full pans or half pans and have water in the middle, or use that for mixing. It's entirely up to you. But this came from Jackson's, and it was £15, which I think it looks a much more substantial present than the £15 that it cost. Something also from Jackson's, which might be quite nice to go with the item that I just showed you, is this water, I suppose you call it water holder, water dish. And this one with its 3 wells, 2 and then a bigger one, also from Jackson's, cost £15. So yes, quite a nice little set of 2. Obviously I'm showing you my own versions of these, so they're not brand new, and you can see this one's got a little bit of a watermark on it where I've left some dirty water in it at some point. But it is, I don't know, sometimes having nice things makes it all feel so much more special. So that's those. Then something that I have shown you before, which I think is rather a lovely set, is the Faber-Castell Polychromos coloured pencils. It comes with 30 from Amazon. Oops, my little sharpener's come out. It doesn't come with the sharpener or the pencil, and I have added to this. So it comes with 30 pencils, and I got mine from Amazon, and it was £49. And it came in quite a nice box as well, if I remember. So this just rolls up nicely, and then we can do it up. Like so. So I think that makes a rather lovely present as well. What else do we have? Next, oh yes, is this. Now then, I'll try and hold it sideways for you. Actually, maybe I'll tilt this. How can I do it? Let me see. If I move that back a bit and go down, there we go. I think you might be able to see it a bit better. So it actually has lots of compartments, as you can see, and in the top there you've got a little section with 3 holes, but it's all wooden, and it rotates really nicely. So yes, I think that would make a really nice present for someone. That one cost £28. So next we've got a couple of, let me just move this back up again, pencil rolls. these are both from Jackson's. So I've bought several of these. We have this one here, which gives you a space to put a pencil sharpener or an eraser, that kind of thing. It's got some larger slots to one side, and then you've got your smaller slots there. But it's really very practical, that particular one, and it clips together quite nicely. That one cost, where are we, £6.40. So if you're looking for a little present that's under a tenner, I think that's rather lovely and rather useful. The other Jackson's pencil roll is this one with the clear window, and this one I've got my Derwent drawing pencils in, and it does also come with this section here, which, by the way, you can unpopper that if you don't want it in there. This one was a little bit more, just roll that back up again. This one was a little bit more expensive in that it was £7.90. But, you know, we're still talking about something that is under £10 and a really lovely present to give to someone who likes their pencils, pens, coloured pencils, that kind of thing. So, next we have got this. It's rather dinky and rather cute because it's not very big. I think it's something like 5 inches by 5 inches. Let me just check. Yes, 5 inches by 5 inches, or 13 by 13 centimetres. So this is a little sketchbook. You've got your little rubber band there. You've got a slot here that you can put a pencil or a pen in. And it's just rather pretty, and it's lovely watercolour paper inside. So yes, that one, because it's handmade, £30 and 20p from Amazon. And they did other designs. It's fabric on the front here, so I think that makes a nice little present if you know someone who really loves all of their books. Right, let's see what we've got next. Oh, now I bought this, and I bought it as to put makeup in and to put it inside a bigger handbag. But when it came, and it's because it is all see-through, I just thought to myself, wow, this would be fantastic to use to put art products in a big handbag. So you've got this big section in the middle, you've got 2 zippered sections either side, and then you've also got 3 pockets one side and 2 bigger pockets the other side. So I'm going to not be using this for makeup now. I'm going to be using this to put some art products in. You could actually put a couple of little art products in if you wanted. It was £8.99. So maybe a little gift to yourself as well. So there we go, there's that one, £8.99. And what have we got next? Yes, so this is a long point sharpener. This one is by Cum, K-U-M. So you sharpen in the first hole, and then in the second hole it makes it into a much longer point. And then you've got a little, it clicks open, and yeah, you can then get your shavings out basically. So I've got about 3 of these. I've found them really useful for putting really nice big sharp points on pencils. and this one was £4.20 from Jackson's. So that's quite a smart sharpener. You could put that in one of the other products that I've already shown you. Now, coming up next, I've had this for a long while, but they do still sell them. This one came from Amazon, and it's a Kipling pencil case, so you get the Kipling monkey with it, but it has 3 compartments. So on each of the outer sides, if I move my pens out of the way, you can see you've got all of these sections to put pens and pencils in. Obviously mine is grubby, I've had mine for quite a number of years. But us artists quite like somewhere to keep our pens and our pencils. In the middle section, it's just a big open pencil case. So lots of different designs, not necessarily this design anymore, but sturdy, really sturdy, these Kipling products, because they started out making luggage, to be honest. So yes, a Kipling pencil case, which was on Amazon for £35.10. What else do we have? Next, something that could also go in a pencil case. These are Jackson's fine liners. They are a 0.05, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5 and 0.8. And yes, these are really good quality fine liners. These cost £5.90. So as you can see, you could, you know, build up a little collection of really useful items that aren't going to cost the earth. So that's our fine liners. Oh yes, now these are really useful. You can get a set of 2. These are from Derwent. So I got these from the Derwent website. £7.34 for 2. So when you find that you're, I don't know if I've got one that's really small, but we'll just take any. You basically, oops, you can see, I don't know if you can see, but that kind of moves so that you can push your pencil in, screw it back up again. And so if you'd only got a small stub of a pencil, this is obviously a much longer pencil, it would give you a small pencil to, it makes it longer so that you can still use it, basically. It seems to work with most, well, all the pencils that I've ever tried it with. So yes, a set of 2 in black and silver, and they cost £7.34 for the 2. I thought they were a nice idea. Now let me move over to this side a little bit and grab what's inside here. Not this, I got this from Tesco's, but it's this book inside. So these are Roger Laborde illustrated journals, and they come with lots of different designs, and they are rather lovely. Obviously I've been writing lots of things in mine. I like to put inspirational things and words that kind of inspire me. Sisu, courage, resilience, grit, tenacity, perseverance. Keep going, Michelle. Yeah, but if I turn to, where have we got one that's, here we go, you can see some that are where I haven't written in them. They have these beautiful illustrations in them. I can't remember what this one was called, and it doesn't say, but yeah, they're all different. Obviously this one's like a forest with foxes and other animals in, but you can get those Roger Laborde illustrated journals. They're £12 each, so that might be something that would be appreciated. I'm just going to pop mine back in there. Right, next I have got to show you something from Jackson's. This is Peg and All, and this is one of their large pencil cases, or wallet I think they call it. Now some of you might recognise this because I have got my 12 colours not Michael Jackson, Daniel Smith colours in that tin. And then I have also got a variety of pens and pencils. I've got this little sketchbook in here. So you know, this is something that I've been using. Look, sat in the doctor's waiting room bored. And that was all I could see to sketch. But anyway, you can fit a sketchbook in there as well. I've even got a little water bottle and some tissues, and then I've got some there's a couple of water brushes inside this tin here, and I've shown this tin on a previous video, and there's links to it there. So, but this, I think, because it's all canvas, and I just love this bit, this nice little bit of leather. I think it's just something very arty and special. So this was £45. So everything so far has been under £50. My final thing to show you is rather special, and I might just pull up a little bit for this. So this is also from Jackson's. It's also Peg and All, and it's the Sendak, and it cost £169. I've just put a little artsy badge on there. So this opens out, and I'm sure some of you may have already seen reviews for this. I might have to go up even further. There we go. There, that's better, isn't it? So I will just show you how I'm using mine. So I have got a selection of Derwent Lightfast pencils in here, together with, there's 3 travel brushes, and I can't quite see what make they are. But in any case, there's 3 different sized round travel brushes. I've got a couple of pencils, and I've also got this kind of rough, this was a Terry Harrison Golden Wizard, it's called. And I quite like that for foliage, so I've plonked that in there. I've also got a platinum carbon fountain pen because I love those. There's a few more fine liners in there. The rest are all still coloured pencils. And then, yes, I'm still in shot. You have this little zip part here, and inside here I've got cartridges for the carbon fountain pen. I've got a little pot with white gouache in it, and then I've got a little plastic bag with a Kuretake Gold number 903, and I think the only other thing I've got in here is a pencil sharpener. There we go. So those are what I keep in that little zippered compartment. But then, of course, if we turn it over, yes, you can see. So I have got a Derwent spray bottle in there. I have got some Caran d'Ache Neocolour 2s. I've got 15 of those in that little tin. So I've got those in that side. And then in this side, I've got a cloth, my trusty empty bubbles that my daughter loves. I use those as little water bottles. And in this set, I have got, ooh, there we go, some core. It's a little set of core paints, which is quite nice and small and thin, so I could fit that in there. And I basically have everything I need apart from the sketchbook. And to be honest, if I wanted to, I probably could fit, whoops, let's have a go. If we put that in that side, there you go, my little handmade book that I just, sketchbook that I showed you, fits in there next to the Caran d'Ache, and then all I've had to do is move that spray bottle over, and then this rolls back up. See, I've got it upside down now typically, so it is quite chunky, I have to say, with the amount of stuff that I've got in it. But there you go, the Sendak, and nothing falls out. So personally, this was my Christmas present to myself a couple of years ago, and I absolutely adore it. So yes, £169 from Jackson's. So that is it. I'll just bring a few of those back in for you to see, so as you're not looking at a blank screen. Those are just some of my suggestions. I did think that the Daniel Smith primary and secondary set, they each came with 3 colours in that I showed on a previous video. They would also make a nice present for someone who wants to move up from perhaps student grade to professional artist grade paints, because they were £29 each. But I forgot to get those out before doing the video, so yeah, I ran out of time. Okay, so I hope that you like some of those ideas. There will be the links below, and as I said, the majority well under £50. Some little ones are only under £10. So a few ideas there if you want to get yourself something, or an arty friend something for Christmas. Okay, take care everybody. See you next time.